Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Raids, week 13, day 2. Today we are mainly going to be doing the delves and collecting a bunch of shards. Not this Friday, but the following Friday we should be getting ourselves a new faction coming into the game. So that's that one background you've been seeing on that loading screen is from the faction that's coming out in next week. Not this Friday, but the following Friday. Anyways, let me go change one thing real quick. I just noticed that there's a little bar on this side, so let's fix that. And the resolution should be fixed now. But anyways, mainly just going to go through that and then do a little bit of raids. Actually, might as well start with raids. Of course, we're still in the slightly easier area of it, but might as well get a few battles in. As far as what we're using Lord Ember, Mountain Crusher, Dragon Soul, and Lady Garnita. Do be careful of Dust Devil because he is in almost every single one of these battles and he's very annoying. Very, very annoying. Actually, let me move this over to this side. Move this over. Let me make chat bigger so I can actually see it. Like, even bigger than what I normally make it. Let's see. So it's a little bit easier. Oh, that's not gonna work. Let's see. What happens if I pop it out, actually? That might even work better than that. I used to use the YouTube gaming side of it because it was a lot easier to see. But the only issue with that is it disconnects so much for whatever reason. Let me go and do this. This should work. And then I can just make it go all the way down. Let's see. Loading, loading, loading. What's it doing? Now I can't see any chats. Well then. Okay, anyways, well that's trying to do a thing. Let's go and move that over. Get a good Lord Ember down. Moved all over the place. Oh wait, never mind. That won't work there because it has the screen right below and it makes it look like one gigantic screen. That might not work. Let's see. I can make chat bigger though. That will work. Let's see. I can do that. I can. Wait, you can't resize this window? What? Okay, let me just use the normal chat. Fine. Fine, I'll do it normally. It doesn't want to do it this way. At least it's not cooperating with me. There we go. Okay, it's back to normal. Let me just move this back to the side. Fail. I was trying to make itself full screen. That I do not want. Move that there. And put that over there. There we go. Okay. Everything's fixed. Anyways, hello everyone. Hello William. Hello Abdella. Hello Zach. Hello Uki. Hello IceRR. Hello Captain. Hello Questor. Hello Marcelo. Hello Zeddicus. Hello Bakchan. Hello Mr. Jesse. Hello Demon or Angel. And that's everyone. And hello everyone else. You guess no perks for anniversary? No. The anniversary pet tomorrow has absolutely no benefits whatsoever. It's just another cosmetic pet. Not including revenge battles. How much gold would you say it is getting to tier 1 PvP each week? That is dependent on a lot of factors. But if I had to say an exact amount, well, how much do I personally get? I would say, I want to say it's about 200,000 gold. Though it's hard to tell, and there's a lot of factors that go into that, like your bonuses, if you have dragon armor, and all that. And VIP. Hello, George White. Welcome. Okay, what do we need here? Let's go take out the boss, so we don't have to deal with that. Oh no! It finally doesn't get one shot anymore. It's not gonna matter too much though. We have so much damage that we can just keep hitting it with it. We have so much mana accumulation that we can just keep looping, and we're good to go. And then we just keep poking with this thing as we need. Get rid of Dust Devil just so we don't have to deal with Dust Devil. Actually, Lord Ember next. Let's get rid of browns here. It's the color we need, but we need red even more. And we'll get all the browns back. Oh yeah, I do have it set to Brown Storm, right? Instead of Glory. Yes, I did put it back to Storm. Perfect, because we'll be needing that for Delves as well. Yeah, last year they gave really nice rewards for Anniversary. I guess they might not be this year, since they haven't started rolling them out. I kind of just assumed they would, but apparently not. They did say that on last night's stream, that they might be doing it for the anniversary. Oh yeah, Surian was on last night's stream, and he did say some interesting things. One thing that is pretty interesting is they said that they're finally going to buff arena, and treasure hunt. Not anytime soon, unfortunately. It was kind of bad that he said that, because now everyone's going to be asking for it forever. But they are going to be buffing those, which has been requested for a while. It's going to be a while before they get around to it, but they are indeed buffing both of those game modes eventually, soon TM. But other than that, he did technically, not technically, confirm Puzzle Quest 3 as well. He mentioned it. He hinted it in a very, very, very straightforward but also vague way. Like, he said it without saying it, but they're definitely doing it eventually, very soon. Well, maybe not very soon, could be like years, like a year or a couple years, but they're definitely working on it at this current moment in time. I know that without a shadow of a doubt based on what he said last night. There's like a 95% chance they are. Okay, we'll go and hit that. Also, he did confirm that that Gems of War is the most successful game overall that they've ever done. It's not the most profitable that they've ever done, but it's the most successful. And eventually it'll be the most profitable. Because it has only been 4 years, and he's had some games out for like 3 decades now. We'll go and... Oops, why am I trying to hit the raid boss? That'd be useless with that. Get a yellow bird, Dragon Soul it. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Jesse. Traveling to Wisconsin from California. Nice. Why are you going over there? And thought it would be a good time to tune in. Oh, are you watching it on your phone or something? Would be good for the ride. What was the team for the faction event with only 1 Megavore? Do you have Weaver? Because you'd probably want to synergize with Weaver. You can go Dragon's Eye or Mountain Crusher, Megavore, Weaver, and probably Apothecary you need in there. It is All-Seeing Eye, right? I'm pretty sure it's All-Seeing Eye this week. I actually didn't bother playing a single one yet. We're about to. I was just doing some raids first. Pretty sure today is All-Seeing Eye, in which case you would use Apothecary if it is, which I believe it is. Yeah, the order would then be Mountain Crusher or Dragon's Eye in first slot, followed by Apothecary, Weaver, Megavore. And that'd be your team. Speaking of that, let's go do that right now. Not specifically that team, because we're going to use 2 Megavores. But, let's see, where is... Games? I was in the right category. And yeah, it is All-Seeing Eye. So let's go do that. We need to go and accumulate a lot of shards. I believe we have about 1,000 saved up, somewhere around there. The exact number we have right now. 844 is how many we currently have saved up. And we're going to be throwing all of it, or saving all of it, for the new faction that's coming out 2 weeks from now. Not next Friday, but the following Friday. Next week's Friday, basically. And I need to remember to do every single room and not mess up like I did last time. Oh, I'm using the pure faction team. That's funny. Let's not do that. Though we could get away with it, but we'd gain no benefit from doing so. So let's get rid of all that. Get an Apothecary. Actually, do we run Apothecary? Let's see. What's the biggest AoE that exists that isn't Guard Avatar? Or do we go Guard Avatar? Oh, you know what? You know what? Change of plan. Oh, duh, we can't use Honor. Whoops! I was gonna go use Honor, Apothecary, Guard's Avatar, Core Vash. I can use all of that except for Honor, fail. But Honor's the entire team. So that's not gonna work. Never mind. Let's see. What's the biggest green or blue AoE? Why can't I think of any? Green, I guess, is Grab a Pod. That wouldn't be too good. We'll just stick with what we normally use, I guess. Which is a Mountain Crusher Weaver. At least for the earlier ones. And then just put some Queen Auroras behind it. Because it double shots very quickly. And just go with Mountain Crusher. We don't need Eye till later. Actually, we might not even need Eye at all. Given that we're only going to the 9th for 10th Delve. So Eye would barely even give us any benefit. And I guess we just go all in on those 2 colors. I believe there is a banner that should be able to minus us and then give us plus into both those colors. Is that it? Yes, it is. There we go. A bunch of yellow and a bunch of green. And that'll be what we run. Mountain Crusher, Weaver, and 2 Queen Auroras just to give it mana a bit quicker. A really weird team, but it gets the job done. At least until we stop one-shotting with Weaver. The Weaver does have 42, so it should go for a while. Still being able to one-shot. And then we just double cast kill an entire team every time. It's not exactly full AoE, but since it gets that explosion into an extra turn, it technically is. Oh yeah, what's the order? We need to check the battle here, and if it's a 1.5, we go for it. Otherwise, we do middle, then bottom, then top. Which is generally how it goes, unless middle's a 1.2, then it changes everything. But we got a Valraven in first slot. That's good and bad. It's good because it's a Valraven. It's bad because it's in first slot. Oh, let's take a purple over. Weaver dead. Maybe Skulls will even get it. Not quite, but we just get our mana back. Actually, you know what? Let's play it safe. Let's get it killed. You never know. He could randomly pull a 5 times out of nowhere. We've seen worse. Sure, you can try recruiting some players here. Actually, speaking of that, do we still need anyone for the guild? I believe we finally filled up. Hey, we finally have 30 members, though I probably need to replace some people still. But hey, we finally have 30 again. We ended up finishing that last night. I just didn't know if anyone else may have left for whatever reasons. Well, let's keep going. Let's go take the bottom now. Best way to farm Celestials, keep doing Explore over and over again. Ideally in whatever kingdom you need arcanes from. But it really doesn't matter at all. The drop rate is the same for every kingdom. But the reason you do that is because Explore has a slightly higher rate for Celestials. By slightly higher, I mean it's either 2 times or 3 times the drop rate. One or the other, I actually forget. But it is a higher drop rate within Explore to be able to get Celestials. You can also win pretty quick. What am I doing? I'm taking a mana we don't even need. No, there was someone in the guild who hasn't been doing the events for a long while that I've been meaning to kick, but we keep not having a full guild, so I haven't yet. What's a good Explore team to use for quick wins? Sunbird into anything. Sunbird, Rowain, Firebomb, or Sunbird, Forest Guardian, Firebomb, or Sunbird, literally anything. Depending on how high your stats are, you will need a second cast, and that's why you use the Rowain or the Bug or really anything that can do split damage with it. Or you can simply cast it twice. But you need to make sure you have some kind of way to give it quick mana. You can also use heroes on those teams. You can use something like Sunbird, Rowain, Firebomb, and Hero using anything. Hello, Linda. Welcome. Okay. I guess we'll take that because we get a little bit more mana out of it. Oh, a lot more mana and an extra turn and a double. Sunbird Dawnbringer. I generally don't run Dawnbringer in Explore just because it takes so long to get up. 10 mana is a lot. It's nice that it covers 3 colors, but 10 mana is a lot to have to get. And that's assuming 50% start, of course. Otherwise, it's 20. Oh no, a revive. Now we're going to need to cast 3 times. One of the only few things that are even in Delves that has a revive on death. That and the Dragon Battle has it on the Dragon Soul and the Dragon Eggs. Which is one of the other reasons why I avoid it for Crypt. Yeah, the battle is relatively easy, but the problem is they keep reviving too much, which makes it hard. Hello, Logan. Welcome. Okay, we'll go and get the Mountain Crusher. And then we can just explode it. No problem, Linda. And Mashi. There we go, 76 shards. Okay. Let's see, what do we have for 1.5? Let's head there first. And I don't think we need to change this team for a while. I think we can do it all the way up to the 5th battle, if I'm not mistaken. Once it stops one-shotting is when we stop. So at that point, we could just replace it with Dragon's Eye and just keep using this if we really wanted to. I think we could go all the way to 70 if we replace with Dragon's Eye. I don't know if I would want to, though. We'd obviously want to get the Megavores in there eventually, but it would help. Actually, we might as well just go pure Megavore and just ditch the Weaver for Apothecary. If we're gonna go do that. It'll take 4 casts, but it'll be really easy to one-shot everything we touch. What's the status effect? Is that makes your troops mana ball glow? Oh, it is enchant. It is basically, it gives you 2 mana per turn every single turn. And the only way to get rid of it is, well, it's a positive status effect. And the only way it goes away is if it's dispelled or once you cast a spell. When you get drained, it does not get rid of it. It's actually a partial counter to mana drain. It doesn't help you prevent mana drain, but even after you get drained, you still keep getting the 2 mana per turn. It's only when you actually cast when it goes off. So even if you were to get full mana but still have enchant and they drained you, you'd still have the enchant and gain some of your mana back. But yeah, it basically just gives you 2 mana per turn, is what enchant does. There's not too many good options that put it on. Divinia, Divine Ishbala, and wait, Divine Ishbala still does double enchant, right? I believe so. Divine Ishbala, Divinia, and why can I not remember the other one? The brown-green that has a 1/3 chance to do it to all allies. Why can I not remember her name? The one that converts yellow. It's Divine something. Wow, why can I not remember her name? Okay, I need to go look that up. That's going to bother me now. That or someone in chat will say it. It's a really obvious troop. I have no clue how I forgot its name. I haven't used it for a while. Yeah, Diviner, that's it. Too many things that are like exactly the same wording with Divine. But yeah, it's Diviner. Thank you. That's the word. I'll have to add an ER to it. But that's one of the better options. It's really good at magic. It really has everything you need. It has cleanse, it has enchant, and it has magic boost. And with humility, it's insanely good for magic boosting. Best combination in the game for raising magic. Other than the only thing that possibly does more magic gain, though it's really unrealistic to ever use, is sacrifice into Death Knight class. That's the only thing that can actually earn you more magic than Divine or Humility. Or I should say Humility Diviner. You would always put the Humility in front of it. Oh no, we finally didn't one-shot something. Oh, it's time to go switch to Megavores, I guess. I didn't think we'd already need it, but apparently we do. Want to keep one-shotting it if we do. Megavore or Avatar? That's a really hard choice. If you intend to use Megavore, I would say Megavore. But if you don't intend to use them a lot, I'd probably go with Guard's Avatar. Not because you need Guard's Avatar to use them as a troop, but because you need Guard's Avatar for the fact that next week is a White Helm event. Though you could also possibly try getting it off the White Helm event instead. Guard's Avatar will be in the event fee drop table next week. Also, the event, I believe, would drop it as well. Because the event for... Oh, wait, never mind. Next week isn't Invasions. Never mind. I'm so used to Invasions coming after raids, but that doesn't happen anymore because of how Tower of Doom is. Never mind. But, yeah, he will still be in the event he drop people next week. And they're also adding 2 more Divines. Or 2 more White Helm, I mean. Which means... Is that 13 star or 14 star? It's, White Helm's either going to 13 or 14 star on Monday. At least potentially. And you can't get above 10. Or actually, you can't get above 9 if you don't have a Guard's Avatar. So you have to keep that in mind. What is Tempering level? Tempering level is that level that's in the top left of your thing. The Tempering level of our Mountain Crusher is 9 right now. That's what the Tempering level is. It's whatever the upgrade thingy is. So basically, whatever that number says is your Tempering level. So if you're referring to that with the Doom weapon, whatever that number says in the top left of how many upgrades you've done, that's basically what it will do additionally. So when it says it's boost ratioed by Tempering level, it would gain, in this case, 9 additional effect. So basically it does 9 more damage to all enemies based on that, or whatever level it might be at. But yeah, that makes the Doom weapon hit about like the mid-30s, the high 30s, somewhere around there. Hello, Gustavo. Welcome. Also, if anyone has any questions or anything you want me to go over, let me know. Make sure to do so. You're a little bit over level 400 on console, but you find yourself having trouble saving up glory gems. Gems will always be pretty scarce. Because I just want to spend them all to get troops, aka Divinia, this week. Any advice? Let's see. Well, trying to get into a decent guild would help fix more so the gem problem. As far as the glory problem, that's something you just kind of have to build up over time. One of the easier ways to farm it is whenever there's a +5 week, which was actually last week. You can go farm PvP with a +5 extra glory troop, and you can end up accumulating a lot of glory that way. But other than that, trying to get into a slightly better guild if you aren't already. Make sure you get to level 10 all kingdoms, and then trying to find a higher gold requirement guild so you get more loot for free every single week. That would also end up giving more keys in general, as well as gems, glory, and other resources. And other than that, I would say just play more PvP, because PvP gives gold, which can be used on gold keys, which could give more glory and gems, and it also gives glory per battle. And you can also use things like Titan and other hero classes that gain, I don't have it set at the moment, but you can have them set so they give you 1 additional glory per battle, which adds up over time. Okay, we'll take this. We're definitely not using the Weaver after this battle. It has nowhere near enough damage, even at this level. Let's see, we'll just go get that. He shouldn't be able to kill anything, even if he did. It's not like it's going to hurt our points. It only matters if you're trying to go to a higher level, and right now we're just camping at these lower ones because we're just claiming all the shards. We're not camping at them, you know, we're moving forward, but they're still way lower than the furthest we've ever gone. Because we've already finished this kingdom other than pure faction, which is not happening anytime, even remotely soon. You stopped playing shortly after Doom Skulls were introduced. Did anything new added to the game since then? Quite a bit. We got Delves. Delves was probably the biggest thing. Well, for one, they nerfed Doom Skulls, so they're no longer really a threat like they were when they were first added. Doom Skulls were pretty unbalanced when they first came in. But now they're pretty tame. They're still good, but you wouldn't use it as like the only team. There's actual other things you can use now. But no, other than that, literally what we're doing right now is probably one of the biggest things that ended up coming in. Delves in general and Tower of Doom, though they're both almost the same thing. Well, not exactly. But basically, there's a whole underworld now, and we get a new kingdom system called factions, which are all these things. And you have to go and upgrade their hordes to go get a bunch of extra stats whenever you do the factions, or do delves specifically, and you get a bunch of additional loot, like weapon upgrades. Also, I believe weapon upgrades came in that time as well. So heroes can now be leveled, as well as you can now upgrade specifically your weapons to give them additional effects. Those are going to be rebalanced in the future. That was something else Surian went over last night. They are looking into rebalancing a lot of the weapons, specifically like the perks that they end up giving, and looking at the perks that were really bad, like creating a single gem and exploding a single gem, where they kind of get in the way and stuff like that. So we might be seeing next patch or the following patch a nice rework for weapons so they're not completely useless. Well, a lot of them became really good, but other ones became even worse when they ended up getting upgraded. But yeah, I would say Delves is basically the biggest thing, and one of the only few things that came in that time. I shouldn't say that, there's actually been quite a bit since then. I'm just trying to think of everything that came in, because I can't think of absolutely everything at the moment. But yeah, Delves was definitely the biggest one in that time frame. Anyways, let's get Apothecary in there. We need Apothecary, we need Megavore, and we need Megavore, and we'll just do it this way. Slow and steady. And I should definitely change the banner now, since we're running with that. What 2 colors are we not using? We're not using purple, and we're not using yellow. So we could just go the +2 blue, +1 brown. I mean the +2 brown, +1 blue, -1 purple. And should be good. Don't think we need to change anything. I guess we could technically go with I too, but until they have enough damage to outlive a Megavore, I don't think we need I. So let's roll with this. Should be fine. That was not full mana. Translations, all the nerfed good weapons will be nerfed. No, they wouldn't do that. There we go, and that's match. And we get a map. Not like we need it, but who knows, maybe they'll finally add something new for map. They also said they're buffing maps eventually. So we have that to look forward to too. Though by eventually, that means like 6 months from now. Probably even more. Can you do the events of this week? You don't get it? Which events? There's a lot of events to do. There's the event objective, which is just to do a bunch of treasure hunt. There's currently the faction event that's going on, which is exactly what we're doing right now. As far as cheaper teams, you'd basically want to go Dragon's Eye or Mountain Crusher, Apothecary, and 2 damage sources. They don't have to be Megavores, it's just I happen to be using Megavores. Actually, at these lower level ranges, it'd probably be easier to do an AoE, like a Behemoth or something. Or even discard Avatar. And just hope he doesn't get hit. Let's see, I'll take the skull there, we have enough. This weapon actually gains 7 attack, oddly enough. Oh, never mind, there's no way to see it in this screen. But it's tied at the highest amount of attack that you gain from any weapon. Which is why our attack value is so high on it. And Megavores is just naturally high, which is why his is so high. You think you may save your Iceforge scrolls unless you start the one Doom weapon? They said that they might be adding new ways to obtain those scrolls and new ways to go and use them as well. So it might be a good idea to save them. I just threw them all in the weapon. It's going to be a while before we have them all, though, in the current state of the game. It's going to be another 5 months before we have the other 5. 1 per month. What are your thoughts on this faction weapon, Jar of Eyes? Oh, Jar of Eyes is one of the best faction... Actually, it is the best faction weapon that they've added into the game. Out of all 4 of the current factions, Jar of Eyes is the strongest one. So if you were to go for any one, the one that's currently available right now in the shop is the best one out of them. As far as Mountain Crusher versus Jar of Eyes, I'm personally more of a Mountain Crusher person. Mainly because it has a lower mana cost, so it's a lot easier to loot. And you also generally don't need the summon. I feel like the summon works best when you're using it in a skull spam team. But in most situations, I wouldn't really say you need the summon. And for the extra cost, I don't feel like it's worth it in most situations. It also has this one has the benefit of the fact that it is brown itself. It also has the benefit of creating a brown storm, which is particularly useful with Titan, because we gain barrier every single brown. The issue with the Jar of Eyes is it creates a blue storm, and while that's still a color that it uses, it's not the color that you need an armor boost race on. It's also not the one that it's exploding. It's exploding all the browns, not the blues. Whereas this is exploding browns and creating browns. Yep, I was going to go take that. Well, we just take that one. Get a new brown storm again. Get a apothecary. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I like how the thing is centered right on the blocks like that. All the way at the bottom there. Anyways, let's go and... normally it doesn't drop like that. Let's go and get, I guess, a green. Seems like no good option, so we'll just do that. Clear out the board. Get our mana looping again. That should almost be matched. Let's take it. Everything else we'll leave as is. You know, we'll go for skull. It's enough to kill, and then we just Megavore. You like Rune Priest better than Titan? Rune Priest is nice. The biggest issue with Rune Priest is mainly that it doesn't start with half mana. If Rune Priest had a half mana start, it probably would be better than Titan in most situations. But the biggest thing holding it back is it doesn't have that half mana start. It does if you use it with Highforge, but it's required to use it with Highforge to have a half mana start on it, which means you're locked out of using it in a lot of areas since you can't use Highforge in a lot of places. Whereas Titan, already has the 50% attached to them, so you can use it anywheres. But yeah, the biggest thing I would say that Rune Priest has as an advantage is Dispel. Any situation where you really need Dispel, because it dispels every single extra turn instead of doing the one explosion that we have. And that's one of the main aspects that you would use it for. And of course the same barrier spam thing. Oh, it also doesn't start with Brownstorm like Titan does. I forget what storms it has, but it does not have Brown. Okay, what do we need here? Let's go and just start hitting them with these. Skulls will pretty much just ignore. Get another hit on you. And then let's try finding a skull. Oh, it could just taken out the previous turn. But luckily it just dies at 8% instant kill. Sorry, I missed some chat. I'm just scrolling back some. I'm trying to read through it all. Have they been on a nerfing spree lately? They have done some, but normally for major updates, they do cut back some of the bigger metas every time. And it was a 4.1 update, so they normally do. Anything that's normally too out of line. But very rarely do they if anything, I feel like they do the inverse way too much. They tend to keep power creeping upwards and just keep adding more and more powerful stuff instead of nerfing stuff that's already like insanely good. What they keep doing is they'll like add insanely good content, but then try to make better content that's even better than that. And just keep slowly over time going higher and higher. But no, I don't feel like they nerf too much. If anything, I feel like they should try rebalancing some. Like even if they were just to do a bunch of buffs to all old content, that'd be nice. Like they don't even need to nerf anything in that degree. If they would just make some of the stuff that keeps getting outdated, like really outdated, like stuff that hasn't been touched since like day one of the game pretty much. If they were to go and mess around with some of that, that could fix the balancing issue some. And they were doing that for some time, but then they stopped. They were like completely reworking kingdom by kingdom, and they only did it for a few kingdoms and then just stopped doing it for whatever reason. Okay, what do we need? We'll go and stick a green there. Start getting Apothecary. Also, I think we do need to change this team. It seems a little bit slow. It's definitely gonna win, but the problem is it just seems slow. I'll move that over. Get our browns. Grab a red there. Get all of our explosions. Get Apothecary on pretty much anything. Kill the one that's about to hit us, and then just poke the other guy. Is your favorite legendary Gloomleaf still useless? Yes, unfortunately. He was the meta for a few months, way back. But no, he's been pretty useless for a long time. Try the new troop with the key. Which new troop? Oh! Wait, but we can't use Cedric. Oh, we can! Oh, wait. Wait, really? I didn't even think about that. You're right. We can use the entire team. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, we need to go do that. We can use Cedric. Key. Oh, but what if he dies? Well, these are lower level delves. He shouldn't die. But if he does die, we're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble if he dies. But, yeah, we can actually run the whole team here. Cedric is blue. Key can be used anywheres. She is green, and what was the other one? And Greed is green. So yeah, we actually kind of get away with the key team that came in this Friday. I mean, this Monday. Yeah, we'll go give that a shot. Might as well. If Cedric dies, we'll probably lose the entire delve, but it'll be a lot quicker than what we're using now, that's for sure. Oh, did you mention at the beginning of the stream? My bad. I didn't see it. My bad. Oh, why don't you take that in a bit? Because we're going to get Dust Devil spammed, and that's going to be annoying. Yeah, this one works really good at higher levels. You can beat level 500 with what we're using right now. It's just we're using it a little bit too early before we really need Instinct Kill that badly. Megavore is more of like a really high level delve kind of troop. Like I mean like 300 plus level deep. Though you can use it at pretty much any level. It's always effective. In the earlier ones, the premise is that he just one-shots them with true damage, which is what we're kind of doing right now. Do I have an Xbox Field? I don't know if you're referring to me, but no, I only have a PC mobile guild. Though if they ever add Gems of War to Nintendo Switch, I will probably make a Nintendo Switch guild. That or at least join one. Let's see, move that down. Grab a... I don't think they're ever going to release it on that platform though. But it's the only console that they're not currently on. Any replacement for Megavore? Yes, literally any damage source. You could run Behemoth, you can run Corvash, you can run really any damage that you can. Ideally one that uses brown, so either a brown-green or a brown-blue. Oh yeah, duh. It's Dust Devils, we just have to wait it out. Oops, without accidentally killing him would be great. So I'm going to deliberately give him a extra turn here. Let's see, what's the best way to fail this ability? It feels so weird having to use this incorrectly, because normally you never do that. I think if we do it on red, we'll get our mana and we'll give him something. Well, it gave us mana, it didn't give him anything though. Move that over. And there we go, he has some stuff he can go use. Is there anything else we can convert to not get an extra turn? Why is there so many extra turns on every color when I don't want one? Normally this would be a perfect board to use this on, but I don't want any of this. I want to deliberately give him brown. A lot of it. I'll just pass my turn again. And we'll do it again. Oh, no, 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 don't kill him. Okay, I gotta be careful now. Not to accidentally win. Okay, I just need him to do that one more time. Where is the best place that will not give us an extra turn? Looks like yellow looks good. We'll do that. He almost got full mana, not quite yet. We'll go kill the other guy just so we don't have to deal with him. You're supposed to take full mana. Come on, you know you want it. Hit it somehow without getting a kill. Also, we need to make sure we don't get a kill either. There we go. How are you not full mana yet, though? There we go. It took long enough. And then we kill it. Oh no, they haven't had much of an issue with Sony and Microsoft. Okay, well, let's Megavore that one. The only one we can even target. Now we can target them all. Get rid of Spirit Fox because it's annoying. Explode this into the skull and dead. Oh, of course it agiles. Of course it agiles twice. 3 times? 3 times! 4? There we go. It's only supposed to be 20%. But apparently it's 75. I gotta be careful. He can randomly just destroy first slot. Very unlikely, but it can happen. Especially since we feed so much brown. Oh, there we go. We got it killed. And we'll take that. No instant kill. Unfortunate. Get a good apothecary in there, like on green or something. And then we just hit twice more. Oh, I just forgot to take 2 extra turns. Oh, we already got the kill card. Yeah, let's go try a key and see what happens. Might as well. It'll speed through the next few very quickly. I might switch back to this for the later ones, though. Because I feel like Cedric would die too quickly against some of these. And once he dies, we're gonna have a really weird team at that point. I almost feel like putting the greed in first. It'll make it slightly slower, but it'll make it safer. But I guess the whole point of using the team in the first place is for the speed, though. I'm going to deliberately let him do that because I'm going to try finding a skull to kill him with. If we can find a skull to kill him with. There we go. Okay, so let's go try the key team. Literally, the entire thing can be used. Let's give it a shot, see what happens. So, right here. Click on this. Fights. Edits. This is going to be interesting. See how this works. So, Cedric. Thief. That is not how you spell thief. I guess I could just type in egg, couldn't I? Yeah, that's literally the only thing that comes up. Wait. Oh yeah, duh. Dragon's egg doesn't come up because there's no yellow here. I was gonna say, where's the other egg? Then we need key. And last but not least, we need ourselves a... What am I missing? Greed. Okay, and we change our banner to... That might already be correct. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Wait, what do we normally use for this? What's the other +2 brown banner? Doesn't it have red? That wouldn't be useful. Wait, what do I normally use with this? Now I don't remember. It could have just been a double green for the thing, but I'm almost guaranteed I wasn't using that. So that would be effective. Okay, that's really bothering me. What do I normally use with it? Pretty sure it's a double brown of some kinds. Oh yeah, I was using that bit then. +2 brown, +1 red. Ah, okay. Well, I think we'll try it with double green this time. And see if it works any differently. Oh, that is... Oh no, it didn't save the team! No! Okay, put everything back in. Weapon. Cedric. And greed. Okay. So let's actually give it a double green and just see. Because it would get her up a lot quicker. Okay, so we'll go with this. See what happens. +2. Oh! There is the +2 red, +1 brown. I forgot there's the inverse banner of that. That would work way better than what I was using. To give her everything she needs. Plus it gives us the key immediately. And we don't have our mana, so we'll just have to take skulls. That's blocked, so I can't even take it. Creates a bunch of green for us. That's good, except I can't use it yet. Destroy all the things. I don't know why I did that. We already hit max gold. And key it down. Yeah, I might shift greed back to first. It's going to block us for a little bit. But if we do switch the banner to +2 red, I think that's going to be fine. I can't do it now, though. I forgot. We have to do the rest of this delve with the thing. So we can't switch it. So we'll go take the top half. But yeah, I think we switch Greed to first just because it has HP. So Cedric won't die when we use it in this game mode in particular. And then we switch to the +2 red so that the mana goes directly into her past the Greed. And we'd also still have the +1 brown to turn key. So we wouldn't have a situation like that where we're slightly short. Why Cedric first slot? Normally you would do that because it goes quicker. I was originally using Greed first slot, but the issue you have with that is it blocks your mana generation on green. Regardless, you have a summoner because she has her summon. Who's in 4th? Greed is in 4th slot. It ends up giving a burst of gold at the start of battle. It also has an HP gain on it, which is one of the reasons I probably will move it up to first, just for Delves in particular. I feel like for PvP it would definitely be this order, but for Delves you would need to switch it. Also, this does not run through all of Delves, I can assure you that. It's probably only going to go run up to about 100 or so. But at least for the event itself, it's probably going to be the best option in the game for running quick All-Seeing Eye. And this is the only faction in the entire game that it works for, too. Because there's no other location where you'd be able to use all of this. At least currently. I don't believe there is. Let me see. There would have to be a green-yellow or a green-blue faction. Next faction is green something, but I believe it's green-purple. Which means you wouldn't be able to use Cedric, which means you wouldn't be able to use it. But yeah, if a green-yellow or a green-blue... Well, actually, green-blue already exists. So the only other faction that'd be able to use this is a green-yellow, if it ever existed. But it currently doesn't. But if we ever do see one and this is still meta, it would be what you'd use. At least for the faction event whenever it comes around. Oh, why did I do that? We had key. Could have just keyed and then did that. We could have already won. Alright, now we don't have mana. Oh, we just do it again. Well, that complicates things. That complicates things slightly. Very slightly, though. It's still very much winnable. It's just going to be slightly slower. No! My explosion ruined it. Fail. That was better without the explosion. Also, we do have infinite summons. And worst comes to worst, we can actually try getting Dragon Soul or some kind of other really good dragon in first slot. Because we get Dragon's Egg there. Then Dragon's Egg has a 25% chance to become a baby dragon. And if we just keep repeating that over and over again, we will eventually get a good dragon in first slot. Like Dragon Soul or something. Or even one that can help us mana generate like Lord Ember. Or any other number of really good dragons. Yeah, our damage is a lot lower now. That's still enough to work with, and apparently still enough to one-shot occasionally. Doesn't even look like we don't have Cedric. There we go. And off to the final room. Hey, we got a Valraven, so we don't need to go buy more battles. There's a good chance now that we won't even need to spend a cent on this event then. Not a single gem. I love that this faction events take basically 0 resources. Makes it very convenient. But we'll go destroy all these things. We're definitely going to need a double cast for both of them. But we'll throw this down. Take our little bit of greens. And just hit it 2 more times. If we can find browns. He kind of converted them all away, so we don't have it. We have an infinite tank right there, so we don't need to worry about that. He just constantly keeps doing Dragon Egg after Dragon Egg, so we're not going to be dying anytime soon on there. And one more will do it. Nice little extra turn there. And as long as he doesn't get full mana and escape all simultaneously, and he doesn't. Yeah, let's go try this with the different banner, and I guess we'll move Greed up front just for this game mode, just so it doesn't die. Because it would have the slightly higher HP that we can utilize. So for switching, we need the banner and we need that. So we do that, and then we switch banner to where to go? It's that one Meteor banner. I know exactly what it is. I just don't know where it is. There it is. +2 red, +1 brown, -1 purple. Yeah, the way that faction events run on Tuesday seems like how Tower of Doom should have been reward-wise. Really, everything about Delves is what everything should have been. Delves is actually probably one of the best game modes they've ever added, personally. I do hate that it kind of reaches a bit of a dead end, though. But, once you get to the later end of it. But, overall, I'd say it's probably one of the better game modes. As far as, like, the theme and everything and how they ended up implementing it, both from the rewards and everything else. Well, then again, some of the rewards are bad, too. Everything could always be tweaked. But, it's basically what Dungeon should have been. And the event for it is basically what Tower of Doom said it was going to be, but then wasn't. Okay, we'll go get that, and then just hit it with a key. Oh, never mind, we don't even need it. It just dies to that. Oh, wait, is that a 1.5? No, it's a 1.2. That's so bad that we'll do it last. What's my 4th slot? Citric Sparkle Stack. And the weapon Skeleton Key. You get it from 250 wins on the Thief class. It's one of the stronger weapons in the game, currently. It's mainly used for PvP, but apparently it also works really well for low-level All-Seeing Eye. We will eventually reach the point where this doesn't one-shot anymore, though. And at that point, it wouldn't really be that good to use. Did Shards' stream this week mention anything with Tower of Doom? No, not a single thing. Not a single thing was mentioned. Except that the scrolls may be obtainable by other means, and that they may add other things that may end up using them in the future as well. But as far as to the mode itself, nothing was mentioned. Not even by Surian. They might have a Q&A in the next month, though. Probably before the end of the year. So at that point, we'll probably be able to ask. Oh wait, why'd I use Greed? All I'm doing is blocking my mana. What weapon are you referring to? The key is a missile, I believe. Or dagger, never mind. Key is a dagger. If you're talking about the Doom weapon, I believe it counts as a sword? I haven't really been paying attention to the types just because typing of weapons with how they implemented it is normally irrelevant for the most part. Just because even if you do get a bonus from it from a specific hero class, it's so low that it's normally trivial. Like the most we could get to this weapon, this dagger, is 2 extra magic, which is pretty pitiful. I wish they would rework the special effects that you get for using a certain weapon. They haven't posted like a whole list of them on the forum one time, of, like things that they could do to change it and modify it to actually make it good. I don't know if they're ever going to do anything like that, but they need to make it something other than magic to make every single weapon type actually unique. Well, every single weapon type actually already is unique, but you know, there's the benefit that you get off the hero classes aren't. They're all the exact same. Which makes it really underwhelming to ever specifically try to use a hero class with its weapon type, because there's no point to. And it was Kit. And dead. Daggers with instant kill. I wish they would have added more with instant kill. They actually do have a perk that's 20% chance to instant kill. I think only one weapon in the entire game has this, like one of the epic weapons. It's kind of funny because the perks that it has are like some of the best perks any weapon in the entire game has, but it's on like such a useless weapon that no one ever uses it. That's what am I doing? I could throw key like 3 times now. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying with greed up front, but it's safer with greed up front. Because now he blocks over green, but overall I think it's worth it. Not if you wouldn't die, that is. Yeah, how many moves do we need to do to get the last little bit of mana we need? There we go. You have 2,600 shards, nice. We're only at about 1,000. And by the time we finish everything, I think we'll be about 1,500. Somewhere around there. Oh, also we should have an orb laying around right now as well. Haven't even claimed it yet. Oh, that wasn't enough damage. Ooh, we're getting to the area of no longer one-shotting. That means we can still get away with it because we're still within skull poke range. So we could probably still keep doing this. We just need to get more skull pokes in there. Then get some X spam. Still get the kill because he's low enough. And then just have to deal with this. Hopefully we'll get some skulls on it. Do it again. There should be enough skull damage, hopefully. And we'll throw the key regardless. And down it goes. What room are we in right now? 70. Yeah, we're almost done with the event. Yeah, we're on stage 6. And let's get our orb. Or stage 7, I should say. We're finished up to 6. And a useless green orb. We just got a green orb earlier. Don't keep giving us greens. Yep, let's keep moving forward. I think we'll have to go to 10, because All Seeing Eye actually has one of the lowest multipliers of any faction in the game. Just because of how the rooms are. Oh, we already have max gold, I don't need to do that. Oh no, the dreaded death mark. Luckily we already got all of our gold, so if he dies, he dies. It's not going to make that big a deal. Get our blues, because why not? Get everything cleared. Throw a key. And dead. You're hoarding shards for the new delve that's coming soon? Yes, it's coming not this Friday, but the following Friday. We're getting a new delve. Oh, we didn't get too many shards there, but we got a lot of other stuff. A lot of glory there. Yeah, 2 more rooms should do it. Or actually, no, it will be 3. Actually, it might almost be 4, gosh. But it should go on the 10th one. Hopefully we find a Valraven here, or we need to go spend some gems. Probably only gonna need to spend 30, but still. Oh, wow, someone went all the way to 1,000,000. They didn't finish there all the way, though. They only went to 310. They didn't bother going higher. I guess some people might be camping, too, at a lower level. Anyways, let's go and double check the tier 5 room. It is a 1.3. We'll just go do middle, bottom, and then top. And I don't think we need to change anything. Still seems to be fine. So right off the bat, we'll get some greed. That does prevent us from being able to get green, though. But we need the gold. And now we can start doing it, so that'll cover the last of the gold we need. So we can one-shot, and then just repeat the cycle, if he'll ever end his turn. Yeah, people really go crazy sometimes for the power orbs, as far as how many resources they put down. Especially if there's some kind of other reward associated with the event. Also, wow, it's almost been an hour already. Get our gold, move blue over. Take a nice shiny red somewhere or not. Oop, that's blocked, fail. And get our double kill. Take the red, finally get that up. Don't kill it. Don't do it. And then get all the browns we need. But yeah, we might need to go switch to a different team after this one. I think the stats are going to get high enough that we can't get away with this team. So apparently up to about 70 or 80 is as far as we could do it if we were to go do this again for next month's All-Seeing Eye event. But this is probably what we're going to be using for most of the All-Seeing Eye events from now on. Yeah, it's kind of funny. The new troop actually gets to be used in Delves. I think this is the first yeah, I think this is the first non-legendary plus troop that has come in on a given week and then been available to, or actually good to use in Delves on that exact same week. It's happened with troops before, like Megavore and stuff, but it hasn't actually happened to a like low rarity troop where they get added and then actually get used for Delves. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that. The epic of that one that does green to brown, I believe ended up getting implemented into Delves on the week that it came out, or at least as a possible option. That was at least somewhat decent. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about, Gimlet. Actually, I should really start using him more. I haven't really been utilizing him too much. But he is really good. He's basically the same level as Mercy good. Oh, he got an Agile. Okay, now he has no Agile. 1 mana off. Never mind. We got it right at the end there and dead. Now, we don't have much immune to Devour. Normally we do, but currently the only thing that has immune is our hero. Are we getting the human 50% start legend on Monday? Are we? I didn't actually check. I think it was Whitehelm event. Was it actually coming in through Whitehelm? I don't believe it was. It seems like a weird place to bring it in. I guess, again, I guess there are humans there, but I would consider that more of a divine kingdom than a human kingdom. See. YouTube's being slow. Why is it even trying to load? I have no clue. One moment. So I'll have it up in a second. Trying to get this tab thing to work. Okay.
Attention, all subscribers. Pete lost his job last week and was in great danger. He needed
and now it's just freezing. It's trying to do the other video I had up earlier. Don't try copyright striking me. Get that audio out of here. Let's see. Yeah, VoiceOver Pete ended up making his own channel. Go subscribe. He ends up getting 500 subscribers in a single week. I think he broke the record for most subscribers of a new channel. Okay, my thing is going so brokenly slow right now.
That is.
Let's see, where's my other thing? There we go. Aha! The mute button. It walks. I think it's the biggest thing that's making it lag is the new YouTube screen thing. I don't know why, but on my Chrome it's been bugging out like crazy. That thing that makes it automatically full screen and then allows you to like scroll down. It just seems really really badly optimized for Chrome. But anyways, that's out the way. Where's my little thing that goes over the troops spoilers? That's why I wanted to go check. If it would ever load. Well, anyways, while it's waiting, I think that's, there it is. Let's see, am I on the right page? No, because I still have it on the other one when I need to go get the file. Show only spoilers. What was the other thing I was moving? We need a red, so we'll grab that. Get herself another red, extra turn, key it, and dead. Okay, where are we? Yes, 50% to all humans. It is coming in through Valheim, isn't it? Very nice. I never really considered it much of a human kingdom, but I guess it is technically human kingdom. Has like what, 7 humans? But yeah, give magic +1 life and armor to all allies. Create a light storm and enchant all humans. That doesn't seem too bad, except the fact that it doesn't have any board control. It does create a light storm though, but no extra turn potential. But I don't know. It has spell reduction and it has 50% mana to all humans. I think the biggest issue with humans right now, though, is what pure team would you even run with pure humans? There's essentially none that are viable enough to bother working. Where do you find the info? It's all in the description. I always have all the links in the description. I believe it's the very first link as well. No, second link. First link is patch notes. Second link is all the info you would need.
Mana surge.
Oh yeah, we'll have a code soon. As soon as we finish out the event, we'll have a code. And we're pretty much already done. I think we only need to do one more delve after this. And then we'll have it completed. Let's go double hit that. Also, speaking about copyright strikes, the Nintendo stuff actually didn't, or why did I say copyright strikes? I mean copyright claims. But I actually haven't had any Nintendo video yet copyright claims, which is kind of odd because Nintendo takes 100% the ad revenue from everything. But for whatever reason, it hasn't picked up on Mario Party. So I've actually been making ad revenue from it. Hasn't been much, but better than making literally 0. But I don't know, maybe it just doesn't claim Mario Party for some reason. So that's cool. It definitely would probably do it for the other 2 games I'll be playing though, Smash and what's the other one called? Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Mainly because it has a lot of music that is copyrighted as well as dialogue lines that probably pick up on it too. Oh, we just lost that. That's not good. Luckily it's only greed, but still, it's something that we won't have for the final battle. It's definitely time to go switch to something else, that's for sure. But let's go put a dragon egg there. Have it tank for us at least. Any tweaks to your team for raid boss after level 210? You would only use this to level 80. You wouldn't use it past level 80. Even at level 80, it doesn't seem to be worth it. I think 70 might be the furthest. But it's mainly just to get the event done quickly. You would be using Megavores for later delves, or Dragon's Eye team, either or. One or the other. And Megavore's in the Soul Forge this week. Oops, I forgot, we don't have greed, so we need to go and actually farm gold with her first before we do anything else. Since we can't do it through the quick greed method. We'll let it have a skull. It could take infinite skulls. It is not getting through infinite eggs. So we'll let him have every skull possible. Actually going to spam this a few times just to get up our gold since we don't have a greed option. So that also means we're not blocked on green at least. Yeah, that should be enough. So at least kill first slot out. And now that that's damaged, we'll be able to kill that as soon as we have it up. And if that dies to death mark, it doesn't even matter because you can just replace it immediately. And then it's dead to key. Oh, or not. And it's dead to egg. Explosion! Oh, sorry, raid boss. Sorry. What would you wouldn't need to change the team at all for that game mode. It'd be the same strategy the entire time. I don't think you would have to change it at any point. And there we go. We only need 1 or 2 more, depending on how many points it ends up giving us. So we do need to go spend more on gems. Let's go take our tribute. But yeah, as far as the raid thing, I mean the raid thing, you can do that the entire time. I don't think you would need to switch into Mang. Though if you had to, just switch into Mang. But then again, Mang might be annoying with Dust Devil around. You can only use it when it's specifically not a Dust Devil. But I don't know, I think that would be fine. You'd use Lady Garnetta as most of your damage. And then once you kill out the boss, you would mainly start using Dragon Soul as your damage with Lady Garnetta cast on whatever the most annoying one is. It might be a little bit low on damage once you reach really, really far delves. I mean, really far raids, but I don't know, I think that's about 230 or so. It'd still be about the same strategy. Otherwise, I guess go put an Earth's Fury in there. Just so that when the Dust Devil moves your team, you'd still be able to get the bonus attack for everything on your team. Alright, so we're going to need to waste 30 gems here. Just so we can go get this event done. Though that is very cheap to be able to do that. And I guess we switch to Megavore now. So we'll get rid of all this and back to Megavore. I guess technically we could give it one more shot if we really wanted to. You know what? I think we'll just keep going with it. It's not going to be that bad. We just have to be more careful not to lose greed immediately. Or maybe not immediately, you know. He lasts a little bit longer than that, but still. Take that, get double greed. Wait, why did I do that? I could have gotten her to full mana instead. I guess it kind of still happens. Let's take a red here just to get it to full. And just key it twice. Oh, I forgot to check the thing. It's a 1.3. This is a whole... Every multiplier here is so bad. You got like the lowest multiplier for everything almost. Okay, what do we need? Get a thing right there. Grab that. Get our destroy. Get our hits. Take a blue. Oh, I forgot that doesn't kill. Fail. Only extra turns if we get the kill. And down it goes. You use the same team except Divinia instead of Lord. Well, I'm mainly using Lord for the board control. Because you can take skulls and stuff with it as well. By just dropping them. I guess technically Divinia can do the same. It's just more luck-based than board manipulation-based. Are they ever going to rebalance Stealth Hordes? The gold sink is ridiculous. I hope they will. I feel like if they were to rebalance it, though, they would rebalance it by being able to upgrade treasure in the Soul Forge. I don't think they would ever rebalance it by actually reducing how much gold it costs. Because with mythic treasures, it isn't too bad to max them out. I think it's about 10 to 20 million, which is still like a ridiculous amount. But relative to how many stats you're getting, it is somewhat worth that amount. Because you'll have it for all the faction events into the future as well. Which would speed up these whenever we do it on Tuesdays. We are 1 mana short. We are still 1 mana short because it's blocked on green. I'll take that skull just because it brings him to kill range. Oh good, he didn't get transformed there. That would have been very annoying. We'd actually had to have left the battle if it did get a killer. Because that is our only damage source. Or our only realistic damage source. Technically we could use everything with the skulls. I keep forgetting, she has a chance to give us a map, doesn't she? No, what was that map from then? Hold up, what gave us a map? Oh, Skeleton Key. You have a 10% chance per cast to give it to us or something. Off the perk. Yeah, 10% chance to get a treasure map. That's what did it. Okay, now we gotta play the waiting game with Dust Devil. I hate Dust Devil so much. What's really annoying about All Seeing Eye is the way that the kingdom is set up, or the faction is set up. You can't just dodge it either. You have to actually fight it if it's in the battle. At least in Crypt, even though it has a tier 1 battle that could be Dust Devil, it's optional if you fight it or not. So you could just simply skip it if you don't want to have to deal with it. The biggest issue with it is it's actually the longest time battle in the game, as far as anything in factions, which is weird that it's on a tier 1 battle, but it's very annoying. Oops, why did I deny his color? I need to be giving him all the yellow and brown I can. If I could just skip my turn, oh no, don't do that. Let me do that instead. Oh, that almost made it worse. Actually, that did make it worse. What do we do about this? Did we just win? I think we just win. Let's just hope he doesn't kill Key. He has enough barrier that it shouldn't matter. Greed's blocking our thing, but it's fine. He's already blocking it to begin with. We'll just play the rest of the Delve in that order. Okay, we'll go get our gold. Go take some greens. Get a brown. Key. Do we bother keying? It's not enough damage. We already know it's not enough damage. Might as well wait. Now we'll go for it since we don't have any other option. Oh, it was actually enough. And it double killed because of the 5 damage on the other one. Let's try it again. Is that actually enough? Let's see. Will he let us do it again? I don't think that's a... he def marked himself. I don't think that was a big enough boost. Oh no, it was. It was enough to at least let him live. We'll just die to that. Is there any way to get Zolgoth, the mythic troop boss? The only way to get him is to go and get a lot of power orbs, which takes forever because you need to win first place in a bunch of events. He's currently the hardest to obtain troop in the game. It's also the only troop that we technically don't own. I say technically because we actually don't own a few other troops as well, but some of those are like treasures, so those don't really count. Because we can easily have one whenever we feel like it just by throwing all the shards we currently have. Oops, why didn't I cast? That should have been a cast right there, just to get rid of it. So we can go do this again. Get the mana we need. Yeah, you get a skeleton key from 250 wins on Thief Hero class. Oh, now we can't extra turn. That was actually bad that we got a kill there. But at least that should be enough damage now. And then we take the final room. And hopefully that's enough points. Is it? Oh, it's not going to be. That's this boss room gives a lot. We'll find out in a moment. We better not need to just go do one more. If there's no Valraven here, we gotta go spend another 60 gems if this isn't enough points. I hate this faction so much. It has such a low multiplier. Okay, we'll go and take another red so we can go get that rolling. Throw a key that will obviously not kill, but just to get... Oh, I forgot to take Brown though. But that's just to get us rolling again. We're down the key, double kill. We're that down again. We're down multiple times. Gonna get rid of the brown I need. Hopefully we kill it before it gets to do such a thing. Yep, and a smash. Just get the last of the brown, or not. Throw it again. And dead. Okay, is that the full amount of points? Yes, it is. We do not need another one. Perfect. Okay, so let's go get our orb. Let's go give out a redeem code and go from there. What do we have? Come on, blue. That is even worse than the green because I do not need oranges. How low is the leaderboard right now? Pretty easy. You would just need to go another 3 delves if you wanted to make it. How many gems is that, though, is the problem. That is... yeah, it's where the biggest problem lies. That is actually... oh, well, maybe not too bad. Oh, no. That would be... Well, actually, if we get a Valraven on the next one, that would only be 60 more gems. Though it could be that we didn't score high enough, so 120 might not be enough. Yeah, that could potentially only be 60 more gems, which would be worth it, but it might end up taking the higher amount of packs. But even then, that would, you get 75 back. It would cost you, what is that, 180. So it costs you 105 gems in like an hour for, maybe not an hour, but it costs you 105 gems for basically a single orb. I guess that isn't too bad. That's why some people are going for it. But anyways, let me go give out a redeem code. And that's pretty much it then. I guess we'll just go do dungeons, and I believe that's most of the dailies we need to do. We still have delves, but we'll just try repicking until we find a battle. We've been getting pretty bad luck with trying to find the one battle we've been looking for. Haven't gotten it for almost a week now. There's one single battle in the crypt that can happen in the middle that's super easy to kill, which I've been trying to re-roll until we get, just because it would give us the biggest chance of actually doing it without wasting our time of constantly failing against it. But let me go get the redeem code in there, copy all this mess, copy, and paste it all in there. Boom. There you guys go. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Your invite code can be found underneath your settings menu, right over there. And why am I clicking through there? And the redeem code can be found right over in chat. You just simply copy paste. It's right over there as well. And gives us the same reward as always: 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, and 2,500 gold. Anyways, let's just clear through dungeons, and that is that. Tomorrow we're getting the cosmetic cake pet, which is celebrating the 4-year anniversary of Gems of War. You know what? We might as well just use that team. Why not? Let's use Egg Thief. Oh, I'm not using the right banner, though. Let's go change that. I keep forgetting that they added an inverse banner of this, and normally the inverse is way better than the version I'm using now for most teams. Only really brown-oriented teams would need it the other way around. Or something that's running a 10 mana cost red banner generator of some kind. Which would mainly be Valkyrie, though why would you ever use a Valkyrie with that? But anyways, let me go switch over to the inverse. Where'd it go? Oh, also I'm in pets. I believe I have one I need to go upgrade. Let's see, upgradable. Yes, I do. I have 2. That's 10 gems laying right there. And this guy just reached max. It's only for ogre bonus, but still. Or not ogre, I mean, what's it called? Groshnock bonus. I mean orc bonus, never mind. Get it right eventually. Where's the other upgradable? And we got the Hell Puppy. Wow, he hasn't been legend? Wow. He's been down for a while. There we go. Okay, and now let's go change our banner to the Meteor. No, 2 Dust Devils is actually better than 1 Dust Devil, because 1 Dust Devil takes forever to move you back to normal, whereas 2 Dust Devils does it slightly quicker. Technically twice the rate. Well, not exactly twice the rate, but a little bit quicker than, or a little bit slower than twice the rate. So it's better than just 1 Dust Devil. Or less frustrating, I should say. At least in delves, anyways. In a normal battle, I guess 2 Dust Devils would be more annoying, just because it would disorient you, almost guaranteed, since it would be very hard to counter 2 simultaneously. But in delves, it's actually more beneficial that there's 2 instead of 1. Yeah, no problem for the code. And if anyone else has any other questions or anything you want me to go over, let me know now. Otherwise, I guess we'll be heading out for the night as soon as we finish out the dungeons in the next minute or so. But yeah, tomorrow we're just getting the cosmetic pets. I don't know if they're going to be giving any other rewards out, but who knows? Maybe they will, maybe they won't for the 4-year anniversary. They did say that they probably will for Thanksgiving, so if nothing else, we'll be getting that in like 2 weeks. There we go. Just check our mail. That's just from the Pet Mastery, the 10 gems we got from that. We'll be getting some more orbs, so it'll be a while before we get a major orb. We just recently got that the last weekend, so gonna be a while. Wait, what's our daily tasks? All probably not worth doing. Let's just repick the very first one, unless one of the other ones are worth repicking. I guess I'll go do the explore thing later. That's pretty quick. Let's see, what's this? Select an armor. Let's go select our armor. I think we get like 1 glory key for doing this in seconds. We just go to armor. We go to armor bonus, we switch to literally anything, and then boom, we get a glory key. Just always remember to switch it back to your normal armor. I feel like they have that just to make sure people would accidentally forget to switch back and then not get all of their other bonuses. I feel like that's a thing that was deliberately added for that purpose. How do you feel about getting 2 doomed weapons of each color? Are they doing that? Have they confirmed that? I'm pretty sure they're only doing 1, but who knows? I wouldn't mind it if they also had a way to obtain the old weapon as well. Like on the, let's say they add a new Doom weapon for each color every single month. I wouldn't mind that if when the next blue event comes around, in the Soul Forge would be both of them available. So if the blue one was still available, the one that came out this week, and whatever the new one is, I wouldn't mind it. But if it was like, oh, you only get this one chance every single year to go get this weapon, then that would be pretty bad. But hopefully, if it's in the Soul Forge, I wouldn't mind it. But if it wasn't, that's going to be super, super annoying. So we'll just have to see what happens with it. You forgot to switch back to Dragon Armor for the first 2 Day of Gnomes. Ouch. Oh, did you, Starlight? I'll go reply back to you then after the stream. But anyways, guys, speaking of that, I'll be heading out for the night. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. We'll be back tomorrow, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1.5 hours prior to now tomorrow. And we're mainly going to be doing raids and, yeah, raids. And just claiming the cosmetic pet, which is pretty irrelevant. Though we'll probably wear it and just for fun. But anyways, guys, I'll see y'all later. Thanks for stopping by. And have a good week, everyone. Goodbye.